911. What is the nature of your emergency?
I need help. Please hurry. It's not... Oh, I don't have time. I don't have time.
Deep breaths, ma'am. I'm going to need you to start from the beginning. As hard as that may be, what is the nature of your emergency?
My name's Sandra Bloom, and I'm staying at the Basilisk Hotel on 4th Avenue. Do you know the one? How long will it take you to get here?
Sandra, I'm going to need some information about the nature of your emergency before I dispatch officers.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize that I hadn't told you what was happening. It's just, I'm so terrified. I don't know what to do, and I'm struggling to think clearly. Okay, the beginning. Oh my word, Right. I'm on holiday in Atlanta. Wait, you know that because I'm ringing the police department in Atlanta. Sorry, my brain is so frazzled.
Take it easy, Sandra. It's okay. I'm here. But the sooner you explain what's happening in that hotel room, the sooner I dispatch officers to your location. Just take me through the events that led to this phone call, okay?
Okay, I'll try. Right. I was taking a shower, and it started with a creak. Only the slightest sound. Barely perceptible. The sort of sound that the person should dismiss. Nothing too loud or alarming in itself, but it felt off to me. The hairs on the back of my neck raised, not the natural sound of foundations settling or water flowing through pipes. No, it was a heavy, groaning sound. And when I looked up, I saw him.
Him?
A man. I'm in the room alone, and there's a stranger in my ceiling.
In your ceiling? I'm not sure what you mean, Sandra. How did you...
There was a slight crack in the tile above me. It had been loosened from its fitting, and I saw the tile wiggle. It was a reflection in the metalwork of the shower head, and when my eyes shot to the mirrored image, I saw eyes peering at me from the gap between two tiles. The light of the bathroom caught a few facial features. Brown eyes, a dreadful, creepy smile.
Okay, Sandra. I've dispatched officers to your location. Are you still in the hotel room?
Yes, I didn't want to let the man know that I'd seen him. I was afraid that he'd do something if he were aware that he'd been detected. I'm just shaking in the bedroom, eyeing the bathroom door. The darkened room beyond, I can hear creaks from the ceiling. What if he climbs down? I'm so scared.
Sandra, I want you to leave the room right now and go to the main reception. Tell them what you just told me and wait there for responders to arrive. Do you understand?
I think he might have heard me.
You need to leave the room right now, Sandra. Sandra!
Yes, I'm okay. I'm okay. I made it out of the room. I'm running down the stairs. I don't want to wait for the lift.
I want you to find the nearest member of staff and wait with them, okay? The police are on their way. It'll be about 10 minutes until they arrive. Stay on the phone with me, Sandra. Stay on the phone.
Help! Help! You work here, right?
Yes, are you okay, ma'am?
No! There's a man in my room. He's hiding in the ceiling.
I beg your pardon?
A man in my room hiding in the ceiling.
Oh, wait, not to worry, ma'am. This is nothing, absolutely nothing. Don't panic. Wait here in the lobby with me and we'll get to the bottom of this misunderstanding. Yes, that's all it'll turn out to be. We'll need to ring the, who's on the phone?
The police. I've already rung them. I'm talking to them now.
Tell the operator that we tried to catch him before, but many of the officers already know that. After repeated failed attempts over the past 6 years, Michael Longton was eventually caught by police officers at 10:46 p.m. on Friday the 8th, March 2024. It was the 5th reported incident at this hotel, but Longton had always succeeded in fleeing the scene before police action could be taken. When Longton was arrested and escorted out of the hotel, he offered one final smile to Sandra Blake, a haunting confirmation that he was, in fact, the dreadful man she'd seen hiding in the ceiling tiles of the bathroom, the vile pervert who'd been spying on her. She would recognize that smile anywhere. The grin composed of yellow teeth, separated by blackened holes of missing canines.
Wouldn't you like to know how close you were?
Michael screamed, cackling at Sandra. The suspect has declined to answer comments about that statement to the victim in question, but the investigation revealed the lurker to be a cleaner who had worked at the hotel for 10 years, and given that only 5 incidents were ever reported, it is believed that he likely spied on numerous other guests during his time at the hotel. He just wasn't noticed. The cleaner was, of course, incredibly familiar with the hotel's layout. That is what allowed him to flee the scene on other occasions, resulting in little to no conclusive evidence. The police discovered by investigating his mobile phone that he had been spying on other women, nearing 300 different victims. His mobile phone contained a large number of illegal photos and videos. He will face legal action. 911, what is your emergency?
I think my husband wants to kill me.
I need you to take some deep breaths with me and stay calm. What's your name?
Clarissa?
Okay. Hello, Clarissa. Do you think you'd be able to tell me what's happening?
He's in the basement again, working on something for me, and I'm in the living room.
Your husband?
Yes.
Okay. Has he hurt you?
Yes. Many times. I've called before. You sent someone, but he didn't like that. And I regretted it, but I'm calling again. I don't know what else to do.
Well, I'm glad you did, Clarissa. And you might not like this, but I'm going to have to send someone again. What's your address?
36 Oak Drive.
Thank you. I've dispatched 2 officers, and they'll be with you within the next 15 minutes. I'm going to stay on the phone with you and...
No, that's too long.
It's okay, Clarissa. Remember what I said about staying calm?
Yes, I'm taking deep breaths.
Does your husband know that you're calling us? Are you safe right now?
No, he doesn't know, but I don't think I've ever been safe in this house. I think that's impossible.
Has he said or done anything this evening that threatened your life? Are you in immediate danger? Or did he go down to the basement to leave you alone?
No, he won't be down there for long. He said he's finally reached his limit with me, and it's time to put me in the ground with the last one. I asked what he meant, and he just said, Ella. That's his ex-wife who, well, she went missing years ago. Everyone thought she ran away, but I think he means he killed her. Gerald doesn't joke around, and he certainly doesn't lie. He said to sit tight and he'd be back with something to shut me up for good.
And when was that?
That was a few minutes ago, just before I made this call.
And did this conversation take place in the living room?
Yes. And now he's in the basement. He hurts me down there. Sometimes. He has all of his tools down there.
Right. Okay. Clarissa, I want you to stay calm, but I think it might be a good idea for you to leave the house. Do you have any neighbors to...
I can't!
I know it's scary, but you can, Clarissa. I just need you to...
No, I physically can't. After we argued last night, Gerald spent all morning boarding up the doors. And he spent the rest of the day hurting me. I messaged my brother, you see. I wasn't supposed to do that without permission.
Okay, Clarissa. I think we need to devise a new plan then. Is there anywhere in the house that you'd be safe for the next 14 minutes? Perhaps less time than that. It all depends on how quickly our officers can get to you.
He knows all of my usual hiding places.
Is there anywhere that you've never chosen before?
There's the wardrobe in the spare room. I thought about hiding there once, but it's stuffed full of clothes. And I guess it's perfect for that reason. I mean, neither of us ever uses that room. Gerald's a hoarder, and it's full of his old junk.
Okay. Well, I think you should hide there.
You know, he's been quiet for the past minute or so. I don't know whether...
Clarissa, I need you to go upstairs and hide in the wardrobe, okay?
Okay, I'm going. I think we need to talk quietly in case he hears us. I'm heading over to the stairs now. I'm not sure. I just walked past the basement door and it's just so quiet.
Keep moving, Clarissa. Our officers will be there in no time at all.
Okay. I'm headed up the stairs. I'm trying to be quiet. I'm gonna have to move the clothes from the wardrobe discreetly.
Could you hide beneath them?
I'd have to take some out, but I suppose so. Okay. I'm taking out a small pile of them and... Oh, it's so cramped in here. Boxes everywhere. I don't know where to put them. I'll just... Oh no.
What?
He just called for me. I have to hurry.
Stay on the phone with me, Clarissa, and remember to stay quiet.
I'm trying to wiggle my way inside. Okay, I think this could... Yeah, this works. I've done it. Okay, I did it. And now I just need to stay still.
Are you safe now?
I don't know. He's coming upstairs.
Let's be quiet for a second, Clarissa.
Sweetie, I'm sorry for shouting at you. I had a bit of time to reflect, shall we say. And I'm all better now. In fact, I'm better than I've ever been. Now, why don't you come out so we can talk things through, eh? It's so silly that you hide from me when we have our little tiffs. I mean, what did you think? I'd really hurt you? Come on now. Where are you, honey? I'm getting a little bit bored now. Are you in the bathroom? Nope. Not in there. Are you? Oh, sweetie. If you were gonna hide, you should have... Oh dear, that's just silly.
No.
Clarissa?
Somebody got her dress caught in the doors. Dead giveaway.
Clarissa, are you okay? False alarm. Responding officers found Gerald Lane sitting amidst the boxes of the spare room. He had stuffed Clarissa Lane's dismembered carcass into a box labeled Nostalgia. Gerald Lane was a severely unwell narcissist. Clarissa Lane had reported his abusive tendencies for months, but officers never made any arrests.